From identity theft to title fraud, to fraudulent documents and odometer fraud, many jurisdictions prevent and combat crime with in-house DMV investigation units. These units, which can include anywhere from 2 to over 200 investigators, work with state, local, and federal government agencies to fight fraud.
The role that they play is that they investigate the document fraud issues that are the documents that are issued by the Bureau of Motor Vehicles or the Department of Motor Vehicles in some states, because the repository of those files and records is held within those agencies. They're an integral part because they're right one step away from where the records are issued.
The reality is that we all deal with the same clientele. The same suspects who are committing burglaries and who are involved with other illegal activity are also engaged in fraudulent activities and large-scale white-collar criminal enterprises. And in those cases, we really rely on the DMV investigator for their expertise.
AMVA's DMV Investigators Integration Working Group has crafted 2 resources to aid jurisdictions in building and most effectively utilizing their investigative units. The first is a resource guide that includes general organizational and operational principles and guidance for DMV investigative units based on the research, experiences, and practices of working group members and the agencies they represent. The resource guide includes chapters on the investigative unit, hiring DMV investigators, training and retention, supporting investigations through partnerships, tools, review and assessment, awards and recognition. The resource guide also includes results of a survey presenting information on the makeup of jurisdictional investigative units.
It has a lot of valuable information in it that can be used by all investigative units no matter where you are, whether you're just beginning to establish one within your agency or whether you already have a well-established unit.
Having a criminal unit that can do the investigation from start to finish within your unit means that you're going to have a smooth flow. You have a direct input in the results of the investigation. It allows for continuity of the case.
I think one of the important aspects of the DMV investigative unit to a jurisdiction is the ability to have those content experts when it comes to fraudulent documents, identity theft, questionable identification issues. They really serve as the principal and often the only experts that are available to a jurisdiction.
The working group has also crafted a white paper intended to help AMVA more fully integrate DMV investigators into the AMVA community in general and into the AMVA law enforcement discipline specifically. This white paper contains 5 general strategies and 10 specific recommendations. Some of the recommended integration strategies will require more resources than others. Therefore, adoption and implementation will occur over time.
This white paper is considered a living document, and as such, publication of the paper does not indicate an end, but a beginning. Progress on the implementation of these strategies will be tracked and reported to the Law Enforcement Standing Committee on a regular basis, and necessary changes and updates will be made. The implementation of these strategies in total should result in a more integrated and therefore more effective DMV investigator community. This in turn will directly support AMVA's vision for safe drivers, safe vehicles, secure identities, and saving lives.